Bob Ficano said recently that he has never shied away from a challenge, but with only a few days to go before the election, it looks like he's shying away from this one, and it might be because of just who's asking the questions. In a first-of-its-kind event, candidates for CEO were invited to face questions not from voters, but from the county's other power brokers, elected officials who will have to work with the county executive for the next 4 years, like the county sheriff, prosecutor, and clerk. But something will be missing from the forum of candidates running for Wayne County CEO, and that would be the Wayne County CEO.
He had voiced through his office a scheduling conflict.
Bob Ficano hasn't missed a single debate or forum so far this election season, but he'll miss this one. Those inside his campaign say the real reason isn't a scheduling conflict, but because the unpopular CEO is anticipating a hostile crowd. And indeed, some in attendance haven't been in Ficano's fan club lately. Sheriff Benny Napoleon has accused the county executive of underfunding his department by tens of millions of dollars, forcing him to put dangerous accused criminals on tethers instead of inside jails.
I don't think anybody sitting at this table wants to go back into their community and say, we released 1,000 dangerous murderers, rapists, robbers, carjackers, B&E men, child molesters, spouse abusers back into your community.
Prosecutor Kim Worthy says Ficano has pulled so much funding from her department that he's become a friend to criminals.
The CEO has mismanaged, misspent, given lucrative contracts, had many indicted for his practices.
Somebody is afraid of something. Otherwise, he would very likely be there.
Matt Friedman is a longtime public relations strategist for the PR firm Tanner Friedman.
It begs the question, what could be worse than a federal investigation? He's run a whole campaign under the cloud of federal investigation. Is there something that could happen in this event that would make that worse? It's hard to picture what that might be.
The forum takes place July 31st, just 5 days before the election. For Ficano, who polls have shown in last place, it represents maybe his last highly publicized chance to convince voters he's still capable of righting the county's ship.
As a leader of the county, for the past decades, you've had to have tough conversations with people you work with. And this would be another one. It would just be public. And you're experienced in public speaking, so this all should add up if you're trying to position yourself as the best leader for the next 4 years.
Still, the forum will go on with or without Bob Ficano. The Register of Deeds Bernie Youngblood, who organized the forum, agrees.
It's tough to have a Wayne County CEO forum without the Wayne County CEO.
That's true.
Now, we should point out that in June, Kim Worthy endorsed Warren Evans for CEO. Youngblood has not endorsed anyone, but 12 years ago he did run against Ficano and lost. Like we said earlier, Ficano has not missed any debates or forums so far this election season, though some of his competitors like Evans have. Ficano was set to appear at one event today, and he attended one earlier this month with a decidedly more friendly crowd asking the questions. One of the moderators was a Ficano appointee. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.